Welcome to the Carl Reader Show, where I bring you short videos with big ideas, practical tips and simple tricks that you can use to improve your mindset, your career, your business and your life. Let's do this. So we've all heard that saying from Benjamin Franklin that there's nothing as certain as death and taxes. But for those of us living in the UK right now, whether you are a business owner, an employee, whatever your position in society, the reality is that you will know that tax is ever changing. And it's just a symptom of the bumpy world that we're in today. So where we are today, for those of you who have had their head buried in the sand and haven't seen what's going on, the government had released a mini budget, they pretty much repealed it all, and they've now made it clear there'll be further changes. So where does that leave us? It leaves us in a world of uncertainty. It leads us into the unknown. We very simply don't know what the next year, 2 year, 3 years is going to look like. But let's be honest with ourselves. Is that any different to what we actually expected? We all knew that we were heading face first into a recession. We've got energy prices going like this. We've got inflation going like this. We've got interest rates going like this. We've got this really tricky problem for external forces to try and work out. There's political games going on. There's economic games going on. No doubt there's some bankers being made extremely rich in the process as well. Whilst we as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as leaders, as managers, or even just us as workers, we're trying to do the best we can in very trying circumstances. So, what is it that we need to do? First things first, we shouldn't try and second guess the system. Quite frankly, I would imagine that the Prime Minister and the Chancellor don't know what things are going to look like next year. We are in unprecedented times, and at the moment when you're in unprecedented times, the very best thing to do is to focus step by step, week by week, month by month, rather than trying to ambitiously focus on a 3 or 5 year target. Instead, if you feel like you need to be in survival mode for your business, be in survival mode. Try and blank out what's going on outside and instead focus on the fundamentals. Are you selling enough? Are you selling for the right price? Is it costing you the right amount of money or is it costing you too much? And where is your cash coming from? Is it flowing correctly? If you're on top of those, then the rest of the things going on, whilst they might impact your business, they won't threaten your business in such a way. Secondly, and perhaps most importantly, you need to focus on controlling what you can control. Now, some of you might know that there's two theories of control. There's people who like to control what's inside them. There's others who like to try and control what's outside. The reality is you can't control this stuff that's going on. You can't control tax rates. You can't control political uncertainty or the war in Ukraine. That's outside of our remit as business owners. As much as we would love to flick a switch and make this stuff go away, we can't. When you go onto a football pitch, you can't decide where the lines are or how big the goal is. All you can do is play to the best of your ability, and you need to do the same in your business. You need to make sure that you work within the rules that are set, within the rules of the game and the size of the goalposts, and you do your very best on that. You control what you can control, and you're mindful of, but not consumed by, everything else. Now, I hope that provides you with some clarity of how you need to be thinking during these tough times. It's not going to get easy overnight. We're not going to get a magic announcement from any chancellor, prime minister or politician that's going to fix this all. But what we can do is to stay focused, and we can remember that there's nothing certain in life apart from death and change.